On my son's birthday, I spent $5,000 on a party, but when I arrived, my son was in a corner crying, and my sister was the one being celebrated. Thanks for the party, she told me laughing. I made a call, and 15 minutes later, chaos erupted. My world revolves around one person, my son Milo. He's 7, with big curious eyes and a smile that lights up everything. Since his mother left when he was 2, I've raised him alone, working as a logistics manager to give him everything he needs. That little boy is my entire world, but my family has always been a burden. My parents and younger sister Stacy have blatant favoritism for her. Stacy is 25, doesn't work, and expects everything handed to her. For 2 years, I've been paying her fashion design tuition because my parents begged me. She's never shown gratitude. This year, I wanted Milo's 7th birthday to be special. I saved for months and spent $5,000 on the best party. Luxury hall, pool, playground, 3-tier superhero cake, Spider-Man entertainer, everything planned perfectly. 2 days before, my boss called me in. Important meeting Saturday. You can't miss it. Saturday was Milo's birthday. I tried negotiating, but he was firm. Non-negotiable. I called my parents. Take Milo to the venue. Make sure everything's perfect. I'll arrive halfway through. Don't worry, son. We'll take care of it. Big mistake. The meeting was a disaster. I couldn't concentrate, thinking about Milo laughing with his friends. When it ended, I rushed to the venue. As I approached, something stopped me. The music wasn't cheerful children's songs. It was electronic club music with deep bass that made the ground vibrate. I pushed open the door. The hall was decorated perfectly. Balloons, streamers, superhero tablecloths, Spider-Man cake, but there were no children, no laughter. Instead, adults filled the space. Men in open shirts, women in tight dresses, all drinking cocktails and dancing. The pool had young people splashing and shouting. Then I saw her. Center stage, in a shiny silver dress, was Stacy, dancing, surrounded by her friends recording videos. My parents stood beside the stage, smiling. I pushed through the crowd. What's going on? My mom looked at me, smile not wavering. We're celebrating Stacy's birthday. It's next week, but we decided to use the hall. Look how much fun she's having. Stacy's birthday. In the hall I paid $5,000 for my son. My blood ran cold. What? I shouted. This is Milo's party. I paid for this. Where is he? My dad put a hand on my shoulder. Calm down. It's not that big of a deal. Milo is little. Stacy deserves it. I needed to find Milo. My eyes scanned desperately until I saw him, in a corner, far from the lights and music, sitting on the floor with his knees hugged to his chest, head down, shoulders shaking as he cried silently. My heart shattered. I ran to him, knelt beside him, hugged him tight. His small arms clung to me like I was his only refuge. I'm sorry, little one. Dad, I thought it was my party, he said between tears, his voice so fragile I could barely hear it. They said it was for Aunt Stacy, and my friends left. I stood up with Milo's hand in mine and headed towards Stacy. This is not your party, I yelled. It's my son's birthday. I paid for this. Get out. Stacy looked at me with that arrogant expression. Don't be so dramatic. I deserve a party like this. I'm high class, not some kid who can't appreciate these things. Mom and Dad agreed. Her friends started laughing. Relax, man. It's just a party. I looked at my parents, hoping they'd apologize. My mom crossed her arms. You're irresponsible. Milo doesn't need a $5,000 party. Stacy is at an important point in her life. I picked Milo up and walked out. Outside, I called Diego, the event organizer. There are people here who shouldn't be. This is my son's party. I want them all out now. Give me 15 minutes. 15 minutes later, Diego arrived with 2 police cars. Officers entered, asking everyone to leave immediately. The music stopped. Stacy came out, makeup streaked, yelling, "You made me look ridiculous." My parents followed. "You're selfish. You ruined everything. You hurt my son, your own grandson. I don't want to see you ever again. You are no longer my parents." I went back inside with Milo. Diego called entertainers and contacted parents of Milo's friends. The hall filled with children and laughter. When Milo blew out his candles with a small smile, I felt I'd done something right. The next day, I canceled Stacy's tuition. My phone exploded with messages. "You're a monster," Stacy wrote. I replied once. "If you want Stacy to continue, you pay for it." Then I blocked their numbers. Now it's just Milo and me. And for the first time in a long time, we are free.